All right, so good evening and welcome to day 32 of the Going Deeper Sahaj Yoga meditation course. Um, so, if you're here for the first time, please, or if you are a beginner, please let us know in the chat. You can send a message to our help desk and they will assign you to a separate breakout room where someone will help you out. So, yesterday, we focused on the void, on the principle of the guru, of the master within us. And today we are going to be focusing on the heart, on the spirit in particular. And helping us with that journey are going to be our fantastic leads for tonight. But before that, if you still haven't prepared your foot soak, I would recommend that you go and do it now because we won't be taking a break to do it later. All right, so let us go ahead and meet our leads and musician for tonight. So let us have Gurinder on screen. Gurinder, welcome. Could you please introduce yourself for us?
Okay. Hi. My name is Gurinder, and I'm very happy to be here. I live in Vancouver, Canada, and I started Sahaj Yoga more than 10 years ago.
Okay.
I started back in India, and my work brought me here in Canada. And I was happy to meet so many people who were already doing Sahaj Yoga. So it was like a global family. You know, when you're traveling, you get to
Mhm.
meet so many different people, different countries. So it really helped me to settle down here, and now I'm now settled in Canada, and I've seen the benefits in my life of
Mhm.
Sage Yoga meditation and how it has helped me. And day to day, I see my children also benefiting by doing Sage Yoga meditation.
Great.
So that motivates me, you know, just like you find something which is so good, so precious, and
Mhm.
you want to share it with everyone. So that's the same feeling I have, and that brought me here.
Great. So nice to hear that. So thank you, Gurinder, and we'll see you later during the meditation session. So let us meet our second lead for tonight, Heidi. Heidi, welcome again. So would you please mind introducing yourself to us?
Yes, Vivek. Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Heidi. I have been practicing Sahaja Yoga since 1994, so a very long time. And it's been such a wonderful journey. I've now moved. I was in New Jersey, very close to New York City, and now I've moved to the mountains with my family, and we've started an art center, which is so wonderful. We're also doing a lot of Sahaja Yoga here, and it's such a joy-giving experience to be able to share it and also to share it through art. And I was so excited that you asked me to be here tonight to talk about the spirit, because the spirit and the joy of all the art and the dancing and the music, it's so connected
Right.
uh, and inspiring. So we're going to have a beautiful evening together.
It's fantastic, fantastic. Great. So let us also meet our musician for tonight, Sia. Sia, welcome back.
Hi
Um,
everyone.
Hi. So how are you? I'm sorry. How are you doing tonight? And what would you be playing for us later?
I'm doing fine, thank you. I had my foot soak because, believe it or not, under the piano, foot soaking not so ideal. But I brought a little friend along, which I think I
Great.
need, and you all have been introduced.
Mhm.
So yeah, I shall be playing a song which I will elaborate on a little and explain a little bit later. It's for the heart, it's for the spirit, um, based loosely based on a poem by Shankaracharya,
Oh,
and
wow.
I might also play in the end a little bit for the finale for when you want to meditate.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for that music. So let us go ahead. Without further ado, we begin with our foot soak, and Gurinder here is going to guide us through it. and see you all later. Gurinder, you have muted yourself.
Sorry. Yeah, let us bring ourselves in this present moment. Um, and one thing really helps me when I need to do that is that I disconnect myself from everything that happened earlier, and also disconnect myself from everything that I plan to do later on. And then what I'm left with is the present. So let us try to put aside all those things so that we can be in this present moment. Just for this next hour, we want to be our true self. We want to be in the present. And one more thing we can do is we can use the breathing exercise, where we take a breath in and we hold it for a little while, whatever is comfortable for you, and then we let it go, and then we stop again for a little while before we take the next breath in. So I would ask, let us all try it together, and for that we can start by taking a breath in and just holding for as long as it is comfortable for you. And letting it go slowly, and then again stop before you take the next breath in. Now let's take a breath in and then pause or stop for a little while. So let's do it 2 more times. You can do it at your own pace, whatever is comfortable for you. So I'm sure after doing this, you may feel more balanced, more in the present. We can open our eyes and we can raise our kundalini and give ourselves bandhan. So let's do that together. So we do it slowly with our attention in our back. Seven times bandhan. And now let us point our right hand towards the salt water in front of us. And from our heart, let us have this desire or this prayer in our heart. Oh Divine, please make this salt water like the ocean. Please awaken in this salt water all the qualities that will cleanse me and make me pure. And now we can move our right hand around the tub of salt water a couple of times. And let us begin our foot soaking by putting our feet in the salt water. So let us point our right hand towards Mother Earth and begin balancing our left side. And here, from our heart, let us say, Mother, please come into our left side. Mother, please remove all the problems of our left side and make it pure and strong. And after saying that, let us bring our attention and just maintain it at the top of our head in a very relaxed way, where we don't have to focus or apply any kind of stress or pressure, but very relaxed, just maintain our attention at the top of our head. Divine Mother, please clear out all the problems of our left side and put them into the earth element. Let's bring our right hand back on our lap. And now let us balance our right side, for which we use the sky element, and raise your left hand towards the sky, and the right hand is on our lap. So let us say a prayer from our heart to the Divine Mother inside of us, that Mother, please come into our right side. Mother, please remove all the problems of our right side and put them in the ether element. And now let's maintain our attention in the area above the top of our head and be relaxed. If any thought comes to us, we know that we should not follow our thought. We should just let it go. We should just forgive it. Now let's bring our left hand back on our lap. And now together we will balance our center channel. You can leave your hands on your lap or you can bring them to the level of your heart. And have your hands point towards the picture of Shri Mataji. And again from our heart, let us pray. O Divine Mother, please bring us in this present moment. Please bring us in balance. And please clear out all the obstacles in our center channel. Let us maintain our attention at the top of our head. And if you had your hands at the level of your heart, you can bring them on your lap. And now, with our right hand, we'll point it towards our first energy center, Muladhara. And we'll bring our attention to our Muladhara at the base of the spine. And we'll move our attention up from Muladhara all the way to the Sahasrara at the top of the head. And we will follow our attention with our right hand, which is in the front. And we'll do it slowly with this pure desire, with this prayer in our heart to the Divine Mother inside of us, that Mother, please rise and please come to the top of my head. So let's begin from Muladhara. Let's start. Let's reach Swadhisthana and continue to Nabhi, the navel area, continue to the heart, and continue to the Vishuddhi, the throat, and continue to Agnya, our forehead, and continue all the way to the top of our head. So let's do this 2 more times. And this time you can do it at your own pace. So we start from Muladhara and you can go at your own pace. O Divine Mother, please rise and please come to the top of our head. And when you finish, just hold your hand a few inches above the top of your head, just to check if there is a cool or a warm energy flowing like a fountain. So let's bring our right hand back on our lap, and a little bit about the topic for today, which is the spirit. So let us put our right hand on the left side of our heart, where resides the spirit. So our spirit is the source of joy, and our spirit is of an eternal nature, which means that we are made of the 5 elements, and those elements dissolve when we are no more. But our spirit is of eternal nature, and it is indestructible. And it is such a thing that it cannot be compared with anything, because it is one of a kind. It is the absolute peace, and it is the absolute joy. It is the truth, it is the consciousness, and it is the bliss, as it is called as Satchit Anand. So with our attention in our heart, let us invite our Kundalini Mother to come and clear out all the problems of our heart, where resides our spirit. So in our own words, we can pray, Mother, please come into my heart. Mother, please open my heart. Please fill my heart with love and compassion for everyone. Please remove all the things which make my heart weak. Mother, please come in my heart. Please always be in my heart. Another quality of the Spirit is that it helps us to enjoy life, and it removes all types of dualities that we have. A moment we are happy, a moment we are sad. So with the help of the Spirit, we are able to rise above that, above this duality in our life, and begin to enjoy the life in the true sense. And our spirit also gives us the true freedom. It gives us the light in which we see the truth. It gives us the strength. And it gives us the power by which we feel this divine vibrations or divine energy on our hands. So this vibrations that we feel, it is made by the spirit inside of us. So in our daily meditation, we should ask and we should pray for the light of the spirit, which removes all darkness, which removes all doubts, which removes everything bad. So we should pray for this light to spread everywhere inside of us. We should pray that this light should come to our attention and give us an enlightened attention. We should pray for this light to come in our brain to give us an enlightened brain. So let us pray from our heart in our own words that Mother, please grant us enlightened attention. Please spread in us the divine light of the Spirit. Please grant us an enlightened brain. Let us bring our right hand back on our lap. And now let's take our attention to our Sahasrara at the top of the head. So all the vibrations that we feel are a result of the enlightened, the awakened spirit inside of us. Our Kundalini Mother awakens our spirit when we come for our self-realization. At that time, the spirit gets awakened. It watches us, it guides us, it gives us wisdom, it gives us peace, it shows us the absolute truth, it gives us strength. And it protects us. So now we can open our eyes and we can end our foot soaking. We don't have to remove the foot soaking bowl, but just push it aside. Let's do that. And let us continue to enjoy this meditative state. And we will watch a small video clip where Shri Mataji would tell us about the light of the spirit. So with our attention in the Sahasrara, so that we can absorb all that pure knowledge and we can feel that pure knowledge on our subtle system. Let us watch this video clip, and after the video clip, we'll have a musical performance. So just maintain this meditative state and we can watch the video clip.
You don't do wrong things. You just don't do it. It's not that somebody is telling you or you want to follow it or there is compulsion or you are disciplined. But you just don't like to do wrong things, to say something which is not respectful, which is not helpful, which is not loving. This is the quality of a Sahajogi, where you become the spirit. Becoming the spirit, you don't have to tell anybody. So obvious, so evident, and one can see that. And the more you go deep into yourself, you find that you are endowed with such greatness within you, such beautiful feelings, such nice things within you, that you overcome the ego of others. I must tell you a story. Once I went to see a saint. So the Sahajogi said, Mother, you never go and see these gurus and this and that. So why do you want? I said, you come along with me. So we had to climb a lot. I said, from here you see his vibration. First you see his vibration. Lots of vibrations come. So we went up the hill, climbed up. And this gentleman was supposed to have powers that he could control the rain. And it started raining, and raining very heavy. And I got completely drenched in that rain. When I went up, I saw him sitting on a stone, just shaking his head with anger or I don't know what. So I went into his cave and sat down. So he came back. And he said to me, Mother, why didn't you allow me to stop the rain? Is it to overcome my ego? I said, no, not that. I didn't see your ego anywhere. But the problem is another. You are a sannyasi, you are a one who are an ascetic, you bought a sari for me. Now if you bought a sari for me, I can't take from you because you are a sannyasi. So I had to get drenched so that I will have to borrow sari from you. And the whole thing melted away. He became a very different person. So with wisdom, you know how to handle different types of people. You say things by which you melt their ego. Their conditionings also are brought into a kind of a new awakening with it. They see in you that wisdom, that love, that expression of, I should say, your spirit. And that's how so many saints, though they were tortured and troubled by many, but they were definitely very much respected and loved. But those saints in those days, I must say, were definitely very nice and good people. But one thing was there, they were rather strict and disciplining with their disciples. The reason was that they were not realized souls, their disciples. And these gurus thought that unless and until you discipline these people, they'll never rise, they'll never become something great. So they are to be disciplined. And those who were seekers of truth accepted. All right, whatever you say, we'll do. Even if you ask us to fast, we'll do. They'll stand on their heads, all right, stand on our head. Do what you say, I will be willing to do it. You don't have to worry on that point. And that's how they were very disciplining time. But in Sahaja Yoga, there's no discipline taught. The reason is you are realized souls. Your spirit is there and the spirit gives you the light. In that light you see yourself so clearly and you can discipline yourself. I don't have to tell you. You know that so many people have given up drugs overnight. But I never told them, I never even talked about drugs or anything. And how did they do it? Because they had the light. And this is what is you have got today in the light of the Spirit. You become absolutely independent and absolutely free, complete freedom, because you have the light. You cannot do wrong things. Supposing now there is light and there is some sort of a big explosion taking place. I won't run towards the explosion. No, you won't run either, because you have got the eyes. So the Spirit and its light is the greatest guiding factor. So this is what you have achieved through your enlightenment, that you are beyond all this. And you become a person of a temperament which is so loving and so joyful. I mean, it's so many examples I can give in Sahaja. It has happened that I have seen the beauty of their love and affection. Not only towards me, but towards others also. Only if it is only towards me, I can explain it. But I can't explain the way they are kind to people, as I told you yesterday, that these people went to Israel, now they went to Egypt, they went to Russia. Who told them? I never asked anybody to go anywhere. On their own they felt they have to go and do this job, and they have to help people to get out of their ignorance. So today, on such a day, when you are celebrating my 75th birthday, and so many balloons are there. They are very remarkably, very picturesque and have colors of different types expressing your love for me. In everything I see your love. Whatever you have done here, all your decorations, everything, I feel my children are so loving. I have done nothing for you. I don't know what makes you feel such gratitude. I still want to know what have I done. I have done nothing. But the way you want to express your love is very surprising, except for, I would say that you got the light of your spirit. In that light, might be you see something different in me, but the way you are showing your gratitude is really beyond. As the other day, one of the speakers said that you don't thank your mother, take her for granted. It's a fact. There's no need to thank me, you have to take me for granted. But the way you want to thank me, just like a small little child would like to thank, just become like children. You're so enthusiastic about it, and you don't understand that normally is not done like this anywhere. Nobody tries to be just like children expressing their beautiful love. It's a very new thing that one can see. Such peace, such love, such joy all around in a far-fetched place like this. How could you do that? How could you manage that? It's not easy to understand. It's not for human beings to see that. They just don't understand how these people are like this and why are they living like this so happily. Now you have comforts in the house. You are living so well in your houses. Everything is there, but here in this scout ground, it's not such a comfortable place to live. But you can live anywhere, I know, I've seen it. Wherever you are, as long as there are Sahajogis around, you don't care for anything. And this collective enjoyment of each other, without any expectation, without any criticism, without any gossip or any nonsense like that, is so beautiful. And even when you pull each other's legs, I enjoy your jokes and understand. That is such friendship, such beautiful friendship. Whether you are from India or from England or from America or from any other place, you find this such oneness of understanding, oneness of movement. Like one wave rises and another wave rises, another wave rises. It's continuous, eternal. And this is what one has to achieve for others also. For that also must remember that you have the light.
So let's stay in this silence with the hands open, and we can close our eyes and we can just let Shri Mataji's words just wash over us without thoughts. So during the song, you can place your right hand on your heart if you want to, or you can just leave your hands on your lap with the attention inside, and just put your loving attention on your heart with a lot of love for yourself, but also a lot of love for everybody else. And the words of this song are based loosely on a poem by Shankaracharya, a saint in India, who talks about Sat, Chit, Ananda, as Gurinder very nicely explained. And Sat stands for knowledge or truth, which we know we all carry in us and we just wait to awaken and connect to. And Chit being the consciousness or attention, which is very powerful once we have our self-realization because it works. And very important for the heart and for the spirit is Ananda, which is joy. We become really joyful beings. And bliss, Anand also means bliss. spirit and nothing else than the spirit. I'm not this body nor this mind. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I'm not this ego nor this pride. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I'm not delusion nor desire. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I'm not attachment, guilt, or greed. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I'm neither hate nor vanity. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I'm neither fear nor jealousy. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I'm neither thoughts nor these emotions. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am I am pure bliss and awareness. The spirit am I, the pure spirit am The spirit am I, the pure spirit am The spirit am I, the pure spirit am Satchit Ananda Rupam Atmaham Atmaham Satchitananda Rupam Atmaham 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 Jai Shri Mataji. We can see with the
Thank
right
you.
hand over our head and to see if we feel a cool breeze.
Thank you, Sia. Let's stay in this meditative state that the music opened up within us. And let's take a nice deep breath and lift the heart with the breath. And let the shoulders relax even more. Feel the sit bones connecting to the earth and the gentle push of the Mother Earth. Allow that to lengthen us a little more. The hands are open and receiving the energy that's pouring down. Watch the breath and the slight lift of the heart, releasing the throat, the back of the eyes, the back of the tongue, and the whole brain itself. So that light of the spirit is shining through every part of your body. And beyond, out the top of your head. So if anyone has any thoughts, just forgive them. And draw strength from within and from each other. Just be with your spirit. absolutely effortless. It's just there. Let's take both the hands and place them on the Mother Earth, or if you're in a chair, just let them open towards the Mother Earth. And feel the love of the Mother Earth, the gravity with which she holds us, and also how she pushes us gently away and upwards towards our spirit. Lifting our heart a little higher, just with our attention. Feel the childlike innocence at the base of the spine, where we connect to the earth. Nice breath. And let's bring both hands to the heart, the center heart, one on top of the other. And let's press there, and just for a moment, bow the head over the heart, softening the shoulders. Just offering so much gratitude to the beauty with which we're made and our own divinity. And keeping a slight pressure on the heart so it lifts upward. Lift the brain from the heart, lift your head, and feel the energy out the top chakra, the crown, and soften, soften in the heart with the humility of the royalty that we are, the divinity that we are. That is our spirit. And then very slowly float the hands very slowly back down to the lap. And as you do, feel all those vibrations on your hands, that joy. And we can send that joy all over the world. Again, no thoughts and no effort. It is a tremendous power, all on its own. Keep bringing the attention to the top of the head. Take another nice breath. And we can gently open our eyes. We can raise up our kundalini together. Let's do it very slowly. And as we put on the bandhan, let's put our attention on each of the qualities of the chakras, beginning with the Muladhara. So we will put our attention on innocence and wisdom and our first chakra at the base of the spine. Then the second chakra between the base of the spine and the belly button, the Swadhisthana chakra. We can bond on our creativity and pure knowledge. Our third center at the level of the belly button, our satisfaction in our spirit. And the fourth, the level of the heart, our spirit, the love, compassion, security, and confidence. The fifth center at our throat is our collectivity, our oneness, and our witnessing power. The sixth center between the eyes, attention and forgiveness, one of our greatest powers. And the seventh center with gratitude for our self-realization, for the integration of all of these qualities and our ascent. And then we can just give thanks to our spirit and to each other. Back to you, Vivek.
Thank you so much, Heidi, for that wonderful meditation. Thank you to Sia for that heavenly music. And thank you so much to Gurinder for his footsoak and words of wisdom on the spirit. So let us look at what we are going to be doing tomorrow, where we're going to be looking at more about the heart chakra itself and the three parts of the heart chakra, the left, right, and center. So please do attend tomorrow's session as well, because it's really important for us to establish our heart center very much. All right, so let us look at the next slide, the resources. So obviously, you all know, are familiar with the website. Maybe we could take another look at it today. And so if we could go to the website. So yeah, just scroll down below and you'll see all the sessions that we have done till now and that we are doing currently. And we have all our resources under the See All Resources tab, right from day one, which is the first introduction to the beginners course, all the way down to whatever is current. So, and obviously, we won't ever tire of saying this, but if you haven't yet, please do get a photograph of Shri Mataji, because it's really helpful for our meditation to have a proper space for the photograph and to keep it available for us whenever we need to meditate. So please get the photograph if you want to. All right, so we have all the other handouts as well, and any later ones will be uploaded pretty soon. So yeah, if you need to, again, I would recommend to keep these handouts in a place where you can access them easily, or bookmark this website, and so that whenever you feel any tingling on any finger, any heat, heaviness, or any other sensations, you can come back to these handouts and look up the information if you want, or you could just get a mentor. So if we could go back to the Zoom, yeah. With the mentor, we do have a form. So please fill that out if you haven't already, and someone will get in touch with you regarding that. So please do that, and it will be really helpful for you. There have been a couple of questions asking about where you can get the mantras that are sung in the beginning of the session of every day. These mantras are also there on the website under the See All Resources section. So just go to that section and you'll be able to find it pretty quickly. All right, so let us move to the next slide here. Yeah, and we are not going to be doing a question and answer session tonight. Instead, we will just end with a silent meditation, and our wonderful Sia is going to be performing an instrumental piece for us. So if you are interested in that, do stay around. But if you do have questions, we are eager to take them. So please ask for a one-on-one breakout room, and you can go there. You can work on your subtle system through the vibrations. You can ask any questions about your meditation. If you just want to get in touch with someone or just talk about your own experiences, um, please do ask for a breakout room and someone will assign you there. You can send a message to the help desk in our chat and they will assign you to a room separately. And the next slide is for our dear Spanish speakers. Again, if you speak Spanish, you would like a Spanish breakout room, please let us know in the chat and send a message to help desk and they will assign you to a Spanish breakout room. Okay, so with that, I will stop and now Sia will take over and let's all enjoy this beautiful music and this beautiful night.
Night, everybody. Thanks for staying.